driving up to Coffs Harbour and we happened to come past Hawk's Nest turnoff. So we decided we'd come down, have a look and try and get a bite to eat. It was lunchtime. We came across the Grange and very, very impressed. We'd not thought about looking at a retirement village at all. And we put a deposit down straight away. And well, we've been here 3 years now and it's absolutely perfect. We love the place. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else, truly.
Tea Gardens Grange, of course, is a village that's now completed and it's 10 years old, the earlier stages. So the homes available there now are pre-loved homes. Once somebody moves out of the village, the home is refurbished and it's put up for sale again, and a new resident comes in, they can see the fully refurbished home, move in and away they go.
Oh, I love it. I really do. It's everything I possibly could want. It's large enough that we can invite family and friends, and it's small enough to be able to cope with.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's the best place there ever was. I mean, coming from the city in Sydney, and I just love it. I like the peace, the quiet. The beaches are beautiful. It's got everything on offer. It's got the golf course, it's got tennis courts, and even croquet, I believe. Not that I'm a player, but there is a croquet club. And yes, it has a lot to offer, this place.
With the Hermitage, it's a new village and it's ongoing construction happening here, stage by stage. We'll probably be another 8 years before we're finished, and there'll be 281 homes here then.
My wife and I, Geraldine, searched from, well, up in Queensland, right down to the Victorian border, and of all the places we looked at, we found that this was the best. It's had a perfect home, freestanding home, well finished, and we absolutely love it here, and it's the best move we ever done.
My husband is actually, although he's retired, he's still actually working, so we were still able to do that from here. And that was a big plus because he does consulting from here and travels a bit, and that, because it was still possible to do that, it was an ideal situation for us.
Well, the security they get with a 99-year lease is not the length of time, it's the fact that the lease is actually registered on the title. Well, stamp duty does not apply to leasehold retirement villages or lifestyle resorts. So that can be a saving anywhere between $15,000 and $20,000 on a purchase of a home. So a huge saving, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of that factor. They pay a monthly levy, which covers all things like rates, council rates, water rates, insurance of their home. The upkeep of the exterior of the home, all the gardens and lawns are maintained. They get the use of all the facilities, the clubhouses, the gymnasium, the vegetable gardens, the workshops, the village buses. So all that's covered by their levy. They only have to pay for their electricity and their telephone and contents insurance. So when they sit down and actually work out that, bit by bit, on what it costs them in their existing home, they usually find that it's about line ball.
Because we had a big home in Sydney with a lot of garden on the side of a hill and constant maintenance on the house. So to be free of all that was a huge plus, huge plus.
They can purchase a fully optioned up home, complete, walk in, walk out, or if a time frame suits them better, they've got a house to sell, they need 6 months or so, they can actually choose a plan that they desire, tailor-make their own home in other words. So that gives them a sense of ownership.
Place is spacious, we've got room to move, we're not cooped up in a shoebox, as a lot of retirement complexes feel that older people should be. They only need a small shoebox to live in. That's not for us, I'm afraid.
I love it. It's one of the best things my husband and I have ever done. We've done lots of things, but here is just beautiful. We're just so glad we did it. Oh, the freedom. We have a caravan, we're able to travel if we want to. We ride a bike, so that gives us a lot of freedom to get around this lovely area. There's just the people. I guess one of the main things is the lovely people.
It is not really a retirement village, it's a resort, and you can do whatever you like. There's plenty of things to do, and you meet up with like-minded people. So you find friends very, very quickly.
They love coming up. The grandchildren come up in school holidays and spend time here. They really love it. Close enough to Sydney to be a very easy drive, so they really make the most of it.
Oh, it was difficult. I'm not saying it wasn't. It was a lot of soul searching to actually leave the family, grandchildren especially. But I came here and my first reaction was, wow. You know, it's not your normal retirement village as far as I'm concerned. I just found everyone from your neighbours to the salespeople, everyone involved is so nice, understanding, very caring. If you've got a problem, they will sort it out without any hesitation. And it was just peace of mind for me, I think. That was, yeah, it was just peace of mind.
I think there are quite a few points of difference between our villages and other villages. First and foremost, I think there's the fact that we've got on-site caretakers. A lot of villages have their emergency alarm system in place, but they don't have an on-site caretaker to respond to that emergency call. They can be connected to somewhere up to 100 kilometres away, a call centre. And I think they really need that security of knowing if there's an emergency in their home that somebody's going to be coming and knocking on their door within a couple of minutes.
It's so nice if we go away for a few days, lock the door, just let the office know that we're going so that they know that there's no one in the house, and we just drive off and there's not a single thought about security. We know it's safe. Whereas previously we used to have to lock, check, double check, put on the burglar alarm and all that sort of thing, you know, but here, no, we feel very, very safe.
We took the decision that quite often a pet can be the meaning of life to a lot of elderly people, for instance, have lost their spouse or something, and the pet takes that place, I guess. So we took the decision that we would allow people to have a dog or a cat.
Well, yes, we could bring the small pet. Unfortunately, I had a horse as well, but, it didn't quite extend to the horse. But no, the lovely part is we were able to bring our little dog, which was wonderful.
Once they've got to the decision of maybe, yes, this could be just the place for us, we allow them to come and stay in our VIP bed and breakfast cottages. So they come and stay for a couple of nights. They get to wander around the village at their leisure. They get to meet the residents. They go to happy hour and meet more residents, and generally come away with a more comfortable feeling.
Yes, come by all means, meet the people. We take them to the club. They can stay at the B&B and get the feel of it. Spend a weekend. Come back a second time if you're not sure.
Life's magnificent. We wish we'd done it 5 years earlier.
It is easy when you know that the place is going to be looked after, your lawns are going to be mowed, and your gardens are going to be tended to, and you know that everything's going to be there when you come home. And that's what we wanted, and that's what we got.
All you've got to do is look after the inside of your own house, keep it clean. Everything else is basically taken care of.
Oh, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. Gee, why would you want to live anywhere else, you know? It's just, it suits me and I'm happy, very happy.
After being in the mountains for over 30 years, I'm still in awe of here. It's just beautiful.
Skip happy hour.
We're going, excuse us.